ELS, right? So a lot of people join ELS, and I think everybody learn and also have fun in our business. It's very important to continue to continue to learn, but in the meantime also earn. It's not a business where you have to get a degree first, then you have to gain a lot of experience, but do while you earn and also while you learn. And of course, although I say already, but I have to emphasize earn, okay, because this is a business. And tonight it's a very important night because the speaker is a leader that is very dear to me. She's none other than our PA Josephine. And I believe like Ernest and Rina, they are going to attend the ambassador course, which talk about the meridian, our 5 elements. In Chinese, there's this 5 elements. It's the Mu means wood, Huo, fire, Tu, earth, Jing, metal, and Shui is water. Okay, so these 5 elements, according to the Chinese Tao, not Taoist, okay, the TCM, right, it forms the basic of life. So these 5 elements are very important. When we talk about this in meridian, it forms the basic energy, of our body, of our meridian, but actually it applies in every aspects of our life. And PA Jo has learned this at a course which she actually spent, our leaders are great. They continue to learn, and then they also share with us about their learning. So she paid to attend this, but now she's sharing with us, what she has learned. And she has actually talked about this with us in Chinese before, and we love it so much. And I even applied it in my life. And really, we want to have good relationship, not only because of Avita. We want to have good relationship with our family. We want to have a good relationship with our friends, with our partners. And in Avita, of course, we want to have good relationship with our prospects, but also with our upline and downline as well. So how do we have good relationship? This is a very important topic, and she will apply this topic, okay, relationship and 5 elements. And I have shared this with my friends as well. All of them are like, oh, because sometimes we focus on what we have or don't have too much. When you learn this, you understand what I say, but it really opened up a lot of my friends' mind about, hey, actually this is what I'm missing. When we talk about their relationship with their friends or with their families. So this is really a fantastic learning today. All of you will learn so much. And remember to take down notes, because she'll be sharing things that we can easily apply in our life. Okay, and you can continue to share all of this information with your friends, and they will be very curious. Hey, where do you learn this? You can tell them, hey, I learned this in Avita, in a business. Okay, so you attract a lot of friends. So all the things that we have learned, don't keep it to yourself. Continue to share with others. And so without further ado, okay, let me welcome our speaker for tonight, our number 1 PA, and of course the outline of all of us, PA Josephine.
Thank you. Hi, thank you, Kexia. Hello everyone, your partners.
Yo.
How are you feeling this morning? Good, very good. Yes.
Hey.
All right. You still remember, all of us must still remember our greeting. Always feel good. So tonight, I'm very honored I can spend tonight to share with every one of you. This topic to me is very precious. So I really urge all of you, if you think your dear friend not here yet, better call them up. Because this is $1 million worth of the cost. If you know how to apply all these 5 elements intensely in your life, everything will getting smooth and smooth. All right, okay? Like share the PowerPoint. Okay. So 5 elements, like what Kexiang say, if you learn our TCM, you know 5 elements. But today we are not talking about the TCM. What we are talking about, all these 5 elements is the most important in our life. It's from I Ching. It's from our ancients, Chinese ancients, their knowledge, wisdom. This I Ching actually is very simple. it's also very simple things doesn't mean simple. Simple things, actually the most simple things is most difficult, right? So I Ching basically is a 学问, is a knowledge like very, very deep. So in simple way, it's like yin and yang. So in and out. So this one is like how you balance your yin and yang, how you balance in terms of in 5 elements yin and yang. So you will grab the gist of the importance for our life. So like for example, heaven and earth. One is yang, one is yin. Heaven is yang, earth is yin, right? So time is yang, space is yin. Day is yang, night is yin, right? And then of course male is yang, female is yin. So it's simple like that, but individually or very complicated, right? So that's why this 5 elements is inside everywhere. So what I want to share with you guys, we all know 5 elements. We have this fire, earth, metal, water, wood, right? So all this one, they have a promoting. That means promote. What will promote what? The fire will promote the earth, right? Wood will promote the fire. Fire will promote the earth. Earth will promote the metal. Metal will promote the water. Water promotes the wood, right? This one, actually, I think most of people understand this part. But we will also restrict, control each other, right? So wood will control the earth. Earth will control the water. Water will control the fire. Fire will control the metal. Metal will control the wood. So all this one in terms of our health in our TCM, I think most of you guys are very familiar. But today I want to change your mind. All these 5 elements has another meaning. Not only fire represent is our small intestine and our heart, right? So they have other meaning. So how to apply these 5 elements in terms of our relationship, our daily relationship? So like I say, 5 elements, we all know in terms of our health, we have a different organ represent different elements. How about how do I use 5 elements? This fire, wood, metal, water, and earth in our family, career, relationship, and our characteristic. That means this one is like your personality. It's like your personality. 5 elements also represent our own personality. Okay, so now here. So give you guys an idea. 5 elements is our basic requirement in our human relationship. Maybe now you will see why. How can in our human relationship? So if you know how to grasp these 5 elements, how to know how to apply, your relationship will become better and better. All the emotions all based on these 5 elements. Okay, and when you really understand, you can have a good relationship in terms of your business, family, relationship, your feeling, your health, and so on. So what can you change today? Later on, this is a question, remember. After listen to tonight's topic, ask yourself, what can we change? What else can I be better? What else is possible? Apply what you learned tonight in terms in your daily, your life, your health, your family, your business, your relationship. Okay, so we all know goal. Okay, now you guys can unmute. Can I know goal in represent our body organ? What organ? The metal. Metal, what organ? Lung. Anyone know? Lung and large intestine, right? But goal here represent is the importance. Let me ask all of you. Goal precious or not? Important or not? That's why in terms of characteristic, goal represent is importance. So you imagine this goal is, this 5 element is everyone, we need this 5 element in our daily life. So in terms of, for example, like most of the time the Chinese, we always start 我什么什么，我要什么，我要什么，我知道，我什么 all start from I. That means I is most important. Also importance to everyone is very important. Everyone want to be recognized, want to be seen. So if you can give a person the importance, he will feel like whatever I do, I've been seen, people recognize. Is that very important? So these 5 elements represent different meaning. But everyone want these 5 elements in terms of proportion, percentage is different. Some people don't like to be seen, but some people feel recognition is very important. Agree? Right? So water represent what? Challenge. Okay, fun. Must have fun, interesting, adventure. So let me ask you, our life need fun challenge or not?
Yes.
Of course. If your life every day working, go home, working, go home, no friend, nothing, no fun, no watch TV, no laugh, no cry, no happy, no sad. What kind of life is that? So our life, definitely, we need to have some challenge. Challenge make our life interesting, adventure, and also add some more fun. So water represent in terms of characteristic is challenge. Okay, wood is growing. So very easy to remember. Wood, like the tree, all growing up top. So it's like growing, growing, growing. So in terms of in our daily life, do we need to grow? Of course, we need to grow, right? So it's like learning, growing, improving ourselves, increasing. Must getting better and better. Must getting better and better. So fire represent what? Fire is a relationship, love, care, connecting, response. If you love someone, you keep showing their love, but nobody responds to you, you will feel very sad, right? But if people respond to you when you have a care, share your love and care, then you get the response. Do you feel being loved? So it's very important. And then the last one is the earth. Earth for the steadiness or security. Because earth is like the ground, right? 地嘛，大地 is like the big earth. So it's like very steady, very flat. So you feel very security. So here is safe, comfortable, and then reality. That means 你是真的很实在的。So all this one represent, this 5 elements represent different things. So now must remember all this. So let me ask you guys. So if this 5 elements, you rethink, let's say a couple married, after that want to divorce already. So you ask yourself, let's say I want to divorce with my husband already. I ask myself, this 5 elements, we give to each other how many? Do I show my husband the recognition? He is important. Do I show my husband love? Do I let my husband feel if he together with me is fun, is interesting? Or do we get together? Are we learning from each other, growing? So the I or he provide me the security. So whenever your relationship has some issue, for example, you and your kids also can, your children, you ask yourself these 5 elements, how many elements you give to them? Some of parents, sometimes we have an issue with our kids. So then when I learned this lesson, honestly speaking, at that time, I have a biggest issue with my second daughter, my younger one. 2 of us almost cannot talk to each other. Whenever we talk, we fight. And then both of us all feel very, very angry. So when I attend this course, when the teacher shared with me this one, really, so my husband asked me, so you ask yourself, these 5 elements, you give her how many? So I really check everyone. To her, she feel like she's not important to me because every day I'm so busy. I also didn't know what she's doing. So she feel like she's not important. Then definitely she don't feel like I'm fun. Every day, mommy every time see me is only, have you done your homework? High school, like no fun. Every time he watch her handphone, I will scold her. Why you keep watching your handphone? so no fun. So am I teaching her something? No, she did basically Chinese. She also don't want to learn from me. So she refused like have a good talk with me. So love, of course, no love. And then did I give her the security? Basically, I also almost most of my time before COVID, I'm not home. I traveling everywhere. So to her, these 5 elements, so little. So of course, me and her, the relationship is not very good. So from there, I start understand how am I going to change my relationship with her. So after I learned this one, I start changing myself. So I start like encourage her or praise her. Wow, your teacher say you are this one very good. You have done a good job. Wow, very good. So I try my best. Then I sit next to her, even though she's like ignore me, but I sit next to her. Then I sing a song, play a music, and say, hey, I want to sing together. So she also know I'm trying. Then I share with her some story, very interesting. I see, and then we learn from each other. So until now, our relationship actually much better. So tonight, these 5 elements, this 5 characteristic is most important. Okay. So you see, you check with yourself, your good friend. Why these people, this group of people, this person become your good friend? Eventually, 2 of you give each other this 3 elements. If 2 of you 2 person cannot give each other this 5 elements, not at all. This 2 person will not be the good friend. If your party super good friend, maybe 5 elements you guys all give to each other. You have 3 elements to each other, already can like it a lot already. You already like her, she already like you already. So you just check with yourself. So for example, like Facebook, why so successful? You see, all the business strategy, if you have these 5 elements, will make our everything event become very successful. So after you register, then you will add friend, right? So add friend here is what? It's a relationship, right? You're connecting your friend. So it's a relationship growing already. And then after friend, then increasing, it's like growing. It's like wood already. Friend become from 1, 2, 3, or become you have 100, you have a 200, it's growing. And then after that is what? The Facebook, they have allowed different tastes. Remember, after you to play what game, then you can become what? So very challenging, fun, diversity. For example, like Chongping, go and play this one. What do you actually need in your life right now? True love. Right, fun, right? So a lot of people will go and play. So this Facebook, this game here play the water element. Okay. And after that, you post a picture, how many likes. You every time you go in, after you post one picture, then every time you go to your Instagram or go to your Facebook, what do you check? How many people like me? Correct or not? Important. How many people like me? How many I have got? How many likes? Correct or not? And then after that, you post, comment. Then here is what? Very safe. Because I don't need to talk to people. I just give comment. So I just write all very safe, very secure. So you see, if you go and analyze like this one, actually quite true, right? So next time, whenever we want to do something, we can add this 5 elements in terms of in different area. Then maybe over us, our volume, our network will increase tremendously. So now let's review, reflect ourselves in terms of your relationship, in terms of your family, your friends, and your business. So do you give your family or whoever you think not very important to you, you are having the trouble with the relationship, do you give them all these 5 elements? Or at least you must give 3 to 4 elements. In terms of your husband, wife, or your parents, or your children, or your sister, brother. If you don't have a good relationship, ask ourselves. Okay? So from here, I think you guys take a picture here. I think this is very important. All of you, you guys can see. So in our life, we must have fun. Okay, everyone is important. Everyone love people to see them, to recognize them. And then if we can learn from each other. So you see our empowerment, our network, why so good? In terms of our business, when you challenge, you become a DP, PD, or you become a GA, you see everybody recognize you. Did you feel, wow, I've been seen, right? Sometimes, okay, not everybody loves to be seen. Okay, for example, I'm not the person love to be seen. But sometimes when you do things, you also need people. Somehow we also need people to, oh, 不错, not bad. You have done a very good job. So in our business, fun or not? For example, our Empower Night, fun or not? We dance, right? We ask you to do this one, introduce yourself, fun or not? So Empower Night, are we learning on each other? Right? And then here, everyone, greet everyone, right? More and more people join us, connecting people. And here is a place, Empower Night, very security for you. You can say anything, you can ask us any question. No one will score you. Everyone is supporting each other. So you see our Empower Night, in terms of our training, we also have these 5 elements. Why initially we need to like introduce the new people, share the good news, when we need to dance, when we need to learning, and then we let everyone like chit-chatting, and then provide this environment for every one of us. Okay? Okay, in terms of business, every project or everything start from water. Even though our human, we start from water. Why did I say that? Are we all in the water, father and mother, water, and then come out? They connect and then come out, right? 什么东西都是 from water come in. So why? Water represents, remember just now, water represents fun, challenge, right? So in terms of business, water here also represents planning. You see, why our parents have us? Because they are planning to have a kids. That's why they start making the kids. Agree? Correct? So it's all start from planning. So water here is a wisdom. They have a thinking, is a thought. And then they want to take up this challenge. I want to have a baby. Have a baby is a big challenge. So they're planning how to have a baby. Same. In terms of we want to start a business, we must think. And then we know everything when we do, we sure have some challenge. But we plan how to do. So start from water. Okay? So when you start thinking, planning, you will have a goal. So when you have set the goal, this is what you want to achieve, then you get yourself involved. Okay, but a lot of people will stop, or I say will like fail, is because after they involve, they don't dare to take the adventure, go deeper. They will just stop. For example, if you, I don't know whether you guys have chances in Taiwan, we always go to the mountain, and mountain have this 山洞啊，山洞怎么讲 ？The cave so got a cave, right? So normally some people they more adventure. Oh, I see a cave, want to go in. But some people go in after maybe a little bit distance. I say, hey, enough, don't know go deeper. Got anything happen or not? Enough, let's go out. They don't dare to go deeper, go inside to see what is actually inside the cave. But some people, they dare to take an adventure. They dare to take this risk. I go deeper. I want to go inside to see what is actually inside. But sometimes treasure is inside the cave, right? So why some people can get the treasure, some people, they never get the treasure. So when you have this, you know this knowledge, whenever you do things, you don't just touch the water. You don't, I try. I see. But you must involve and then go deeper. Willing to let yourself, okay, I'm willing to take challenge. I want to challenge PD. I want to challenge DP. Go deeper. I want to build. And then you building your network, then you will grow. Business successful. So this is you get the idea in terms of we do things in terms of business. So in terms of in the wood, after you growing here, after we have a planning, we know what to do already. We start developing, establishing, okay? And then here, action is most important. 积极怎么讲? That means you positive action. Okay, you keep moving, and then you know what you are doing. You won't be affected by those negative sound. And then you focus and loyalty to one thing, especially when we start one business. A lot of people very greedy. They start a business, at the same time they want to start other business. I can also do this one, do that one. Some distributor will see, some leader, they do this one, they do that one. They do so many things concurrently. I can also, sorry, when I start this business, until now, I also only do this business. Alvin, when his network start building, only do one business. When the network start building up, then very steady, he start doing his social enterprise business. So you don't see, for example, oh, Alvin do this one, so many, I can also do that. You must do one business, do one thing until very steady, very big. Then you can extend to, because of this business, extend to do other things, concurring together, complement to each other for your business, then can. So initially here must be focused, okay? Must be very focused. And then after that, we expand, we spread, then we connecting the network. So for example, you start from Singapore, then later on when your Singapore network steady, you connecting to other country. But of course, sometimes depends on your luck. So like for example, Tinky, her Singapore, when he doing this business, straight away her network go to Philippines. Then the Philippine network starting growing, then establish. So at that time, she very focused to helping Philippines build the network, build up this country. And then now she has a time, can start building other country, right? And after that, become very steady already. You have a one platform, you have one network already, okay? And this is you are what you know you can do good, okay? So don't be greedy, you want to do everything. You do what you are good at. You know Avita, you very good at compensation plan, you very good at Avita. You don't think now I can also go and do other things. Do one thing at one time and then do it good, okay? Be the best of what you can do now. 巩固你的平台, build this platform until very steady, okay? And then after that, when you are very successful, you become, for example, in our business, maybe you become a DP already, you become a PD, DP, P already. So you start asking yourself, who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? Like for all the businessmen, same. When our business become very successful, we must start aware, reflect ourselves. Who am I? Okay? When you're successful, all this competitor will come out already. Because people see you already. People will start, want to compete with you already. Then you start to planning. Okay, now I have another challenge. Now I want to bring our network, bring our company, our business, go to another level. So we start planning again. Okay, up to here, okay or not? Can everyone give me type 1 if you guys still follow me? All right, okay, understand my English, okay? Give me thumbs up if my English is okay. All right, thank you. You see, this is what I'm asking for: fire, love. Okay, you guys support relationship, right? So you guys make me feel very safe. I can speak English here. Nobody will complain. So you see, this is all in the 5 elements. Okay, but all these 5 elements are important, but hardly can all growing very well, because will promote, will also control, right? Remember? Princess, your hands up means you have a question. Is it? Princess? Okay, we can have a, sorry. Do you have a question?
No, I chop off his hands already.
Okay, Jala. The relationship straight away disconnect. Fire straight away disconnect. Okay, so just now we will say is a promoting, but we also controlling, right? Okay, so here, if, for example, for those people don't dare to take adventure, don't dare to take risk because you guys are too much in your comfort zone. So if you want to break through this part, so what we say control, I want to break through this part because maybe my 5 element is I very 小心, I very secure, I very like reserved, very conservative. So how do I break this one? You must forget your comfort zone. You must forget your comfortability. You must willing to take the challenge. So that's why we say you must come out from your comfort zone. You see, if you want to have something, new things in your life, more interesting things in your life, more adventure, more happening in your life, you must throw away your comfort zone. Then you can be able to get that. Okay. So for a person, if you want to grow, you want to learn, you want to personal development, you want to learn, you must forget yourself. Have you ever heard a lot of people say, I know lah, I know. You know everything, don't you learn already? No people will help you. 你找不到贵人的. If you want a benefactor, 贵人是不是叫 benefactor? That means a lot of friends will help you. You must forget I 什么什么 whatever always is I. You must forget yourself. You must be humble. A person growing, if you are learning something, everything told your teacher say, I know this one, I know that one. Then don't need to teach you already. I don't need to help you already. All right. So if you want to grow in, want to have a lot of 贵人 beneficiary, then you always be humble. I want to learn. Like Hui Jane always, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do. But I want to learn. Can you teach me? Can you share with me? Can you guide me? So she got a lot of people will help her. This is how we grow. Okay. So wood is growing. Benefactor comes when you are humble. Okay. And then next one is relationship. If you want to have a good relationship in terms of here, in terms of the couples, let's say boyfriend and girlfriend or our family relationship, we must, for example, the couples, if you want to get married, you must willing to go deeper. So you must willing to take the water, this kind of challenge, go deeper. Then you will realize, you will find out whether this person is it the right person for me. Same thing, when the family, we have some issue, I'm willing to take the adventure challenge, chances, keep talking, keep trying, keep doing. And then you will get the better relationship. All right. Okay. So same, the steadiness is the same thing. Okay. If you too steady, you cannot grow. So you must come out. And then this steadiness, you must growing is you must come out from your comfort zone. So for the security person, more reserved person, you just must willing to take this challenge will be very important. Okay. Okay. So fire to the goal. Okay. A businessman or a person who make all the decision maker, you cannot 感情用事, cannot make decision depends on your emotions. Agree? That's why allow those so-called very successful businessmen, or for example, the one dynasty when they established the king, the emperor, all very cool one. 他们斩断七情六欲. I mean, they don't have relationship, they don't have feeling. That's how can make them become successful. So as a company or as a leader, when we say no, that means no. We cannot say, oh, this friend, this downline better than me. Then we always have exception. Then we cannot 没有方圆就不成规矩. You don't have a square round, that means it become no rules already. So as a very successful decision maker or businessman, when they make a decision, they must be based on what is good for this company. Not must forget about the relationship, must forget about all these emotions. Okay? Not everything can be compromised. Yes. Okay. All right. So up to there, everything okay? Okay. Good. So now let's talk about everyone also represent some very major 5 elements. Actually, in our life, we have in terms of our 八字, I don't know whether you guys know. For Chinese, we know this 八字. So actually, for a person, you can see from sometimes you can see from this person's outlook, you will roughly know this person belong to what element already. So same, you see, for in terms of we are doing the network marketing, is a human business. So here I want to share with you guys something. You can roughly guess this person from the way she talk, the way he talk, how he behave, how he think roughly is in terms of what element. So what kind of element they like, what kind of things. So easier for you to shorten the distance. That means break ice. So easier to get closer to them. Okay. So in terms of goal is importance, right? But personality, if very alignment to a goal a lot, that means this person is very brotherhood, professionalist. So you can see the person 很讲义气的, like everything, don't worry, I will help you do this one. Don't worry, you ask me, I can support you. Like Chongping, very brotherhood. 他的 goal 就 very important. So Chongping, in terms of Chongping do things, we must give him a lot. Wow, you're very good. Thanks because of you. That's why I can, he is very strong. He very happy one. He will feel like being recognized whatever you do because he's this kind of, it's nothing wrong being, you love people to compliment you, it's nothing wrong because we need this kind of person. Some people, they love to like like the big brother, cover everything, look after everybody. So goal is more on this part. Okay, so in terms of more detail, is like strong leadership. Most of leader is goal. You see the leadership, very good leadership is all metal. 不讲 gold or metal 一样的 metal, okay? Very decisive. They make decision very fast, okay? They have a high self-esteem, okay? They very confident, okay? And then people respect them because they have authority. And then whatever they say, people say, yeah, you are right there. Okay, I follow you. So 他会 earn the respect, okay? So they have more this competitive spirits, go-getter, never settle. That means they won't settle for nothing. They were very reasonable with you, and then they do things with a reason. Okay? Joey, what brother? Let me money. Joey. Okay. So the way this kind of person talk is always talk about the value, always talk about life. It will always emphasize on all this life value. So let me ask you, you guys can type in terms of whoever you know, you think who has this mental characteristic more. Can write. I want to see who you guys write. Joey, okay. Confirm CP is a military. Okay. Who else is go? 他只有这两个。Our network only 2 Okay. Yunting, Gina, Xiulin. You just write everyone's name, is it? Alvin. Okay. Okay, who say me? But that's Bernadette. Okay. Alvin. Okay. So you see, the key word for this group of people is they feel they themselves are very important. They see themselves very important. That means they're very confident. Okay, they have pride, and then they are very in terms of principle. Okay, and perfectionist, unique achievement. I mean, everything they do is with they know what they are doing. Okay, and then they discipline themselves. So in terms of personality, this metal goal 金属金比较重的，大概是 most likely is in this way. Okay, so challenge in terms of water, challenge is fun, very smart, street smart, adventurer. Okay, so in terms of here is they are very friendly, very lively, very bubbly. Okay, and then they are not very restricted with the detail. Okay, they are very independent, and then they know a lot of friends, very sociable. Okay, and then they are multitask. Okay, enjoy fulfilling their lifestyle, enjoy their life diversity. They want to learn a lot of things, everything they want to know, everything they can touch, everything they can do. Okay, and then they willing to take challenge, risk taker, and then no fear. Who are? Wendy. Everyone say Wendy, right? Okay, so the way they speak is like very cute, very lively. Okay, and then the key word is they change most of the time. They are very flexible. You see, all the character got good side, also got can I say I don't like to say bad side. That means they have their 优点跟缺点怎么讲？ their uniqueness, and also they have a shortage part. Okay, so when we know this one, then we be able to like means adjust ourselves. Okay, so for the water, because water, you see, when like you, for example, I asked Chongping when he go diving, initially we see water like blue color, green color, right? After you dive into very deep, all become what color? Black color. So black color means what? Danger. That's why a lot of people don't dare to take risks. You see, so for the personality, water, this kind of person, they are very fun, but they are also very dangerous because they don't think a lot. They can do a lot of things, never think properly. So in terms of 容易犯错, very dangerous, easy to take the wrong move, you see. Okay, fun but dangerous, yes. Okay, so here is like a change, surprise, crisis, fear, entertaining, multi-choice, all this one is water. Okay, why not I ask you guys, who do you think yourself is a water? 可香 water. You think yourself is a water? Who? Anyone think yourself is water? Elaine, my Hong Kong, I also Elaine, yeah. Also think she is a water. Kexiang is a metal. Okay, Wendy. All right, okay. Another one is wood, okay. But of course, this one, if you know your bazi, you will know which one you are more towards to it. But now you don't know. We just see from the outlook, like how we know this person. Then we kind of like, you also can tell the person belong to some. Okay, it's not only one. Everyone you might have a gold, water, wood, and fire. Then maybe more gold, less fire, and then less water, more wood. Okay, everyone different. Some people have all this fine, but all a little bit. For example, I myself, I have a lot of gold. My bazi has a lot of gold. So actually, to me, I have a big goal because all this gold, water, this metal, water, wood, all have a big one and small one. Big water got big water, ocean water also got river water. Okay, so depends on your ocean water or you are the river water. So wood also got the big tree, also got the grass. Also this one is a wood. Fire, you have a big fire. You like sun is a big fire. Then you also like lighting, like the torchlight is a small fire. So earth, you also have the big earth, like the big mountain. or the small hill. So depends on you are which one. Okay, but now here I give you a in terms of general in this way. So for the wood one, okay, this personality is more gentle, but more stern and serious. You can see the two things are very systematic, very step by step. Okay, so they love to learn. Okay, they are not materialistic. They are not going for those like luxury stuff, branded stuff. No, they're very down to the earth. They buy things, they must see the value. Okay, for example, like my husband is like this one. He always don't think, wow, crazy. Go and spend few thousand, go and buy one Prada bag or LV bag. To him is he would never do that. So for me, I never get any branded gift from him. He will very realistic, bring you to eat good food. That's all. So this is a wood lah, okay. So he's very diplomatic. Okay, the way they talk very diplomatic. That means they won't easy to hurt anyone. Okay, and then they are the role model, because you see the tree, most of the tree is like very strong standing, very straight. So it's like a role model. Okay, and then everything they want to do the best. If you want to do, then they are very generous, they are very gentle in terms of they have their own idea, they have their own perception. Okay, and then the way is like, if a man gentleman, if a female, you feel like it's really a good lady, like that. So this is a wood. So the way they say things is like very slowly, and then very good, explain things very in detail. Okay, until now, do you guys think of anyone is wood? Love to learning, improve, progress, develop, establish, increasing focus. Who do you think? Yes, Joey, 100%. That's why just now you guys say Joey is metal. No, Joey is not metal. Joey is wood. Very typical wood. Even though he also look like the wood, right? Very slim, tall. Okay, fire. Okay, relationship. Okay, so this one is care about people's feeling. Always look after people. Always care about others more than themselves. They love the connection. They love the response. Okay, and very generous. You see that the sun, you will enjoy sun. Doesn't matter you are rich or you are poor, right? As long as the sun can reach everybody equally, I can enjoy the sun. It's the same thing. This kind of personality, very generous, can do everything for anybody. Okay, and then they're very dedicated. Okay, they find their life value, focus on relationship, the management. Okay, they care about other people's feeling, opinion, and they love to care people and love to be loved also. Must have a connection. This kind of personality, they cannot live by themselves. They must connect with people. They need be loved and love other people. Okay, they also very care about how they look. Okay, they want to make themselves look good. Okay, and then they have a very how to say very respect elderly. That means 长幼有序. That means they respect the elderly, also look after the younger one. So they are very good in terms of like caring for everyone's people around them, all the feeling. Okay, so this kind of person, when they talk, they are more higher pitch. Okay, then they will keep asking you, so how do you feel? How do you feel? So you get anything or not? So do you like it or not? They will keep asking you all this kind of question because they need the response. They need to know after they do whether people like it or not. So they need to have a response. Okay, they need to. So the key word is care, concern, connecting, warmth, and love. So some of you might think, maybe Wendy also got this one. Josephine also got this one, right? Of course. How old are we already? after so many years, we are growing, learning in our society, working for people. A lot of things, this 5 elements, we slowly, we were adding in our life. Okay, we were adding in our life. Then here, like Uncle Tony, yes, Uncle Tony to me is a lady, it's not a man. Pauline is a man. Okay, so to me is a everyone, actually everyone has a male and female in our body, but it's which one you will show up more. For me is I have a very lady look outside, but my in terms of my personality, I very man one. You see, so I very brotherhood, I very gung ho. So the way I talk, the way I pick people is like so let's go. So I have a lot of good male friends. It's like my body. So this is my characteristic. You see, so everyone is different. So for the steady earth here is a steadiness, security, right? So it's a trust and patience. So the person you feel, this person definitely I can trust. They give you kind of feeling is like very trustworthy. Everything can count on him. Everything no worry. Okay. So this kind of person, he will prepare for the raining day. That means he think ahead. He must think everything cover. Very reliable and very practical. And then he very well organized. Okay. So this kind of person is he cannot lose control. That's why for the person has this personality, they don't dare to take risks because they want to control everything. Everything must under his skin, under his radar. Everything, no, now I know. Oh, okay, everything I settle already. Think head, think behind, think front, think behind, 跨头跨尾, everything settled. Now I can rest already. It's this kind of person. Okay. So when they talk, the way they talk, the pitch is not very high. Okay. They are more conservative. This kind of person are very conservative. They're very 小心, very careful. Okay, very conserve, reserve. Okay, so safe, premonition, 预知啦. That means they want to think a lot. They will think ahead. Okay, comfort, practical, visible, balanced, no threat. They cannot allow any risk in their life. They will make sure everything is all in terms of in my planning. So this is the earth personality. Okay, so up to here, any questions? Any questions? Okay, so if no, now let me ask every one of us, how do we apply this 5 elements in terms of our Avita business? Okay, so in terms of this 5 elements, the importance, challenge, fun, growing, relationship, love, care, and the security steady. How many you give to your network in terms of your network growing? Does your network has importance? That means what do I mean by this one? That means just like I say, our network got people challenging or not? Become DP, become PD, become GA, become PA or not? Then show them the importance or not? People importance become a speaker also is kind of recognition. I train my downline to become a speaker. When he do the first time the speaker, he feel very important being recognized. Do you provide your network, your team member, whoever need this one? Everyone, remember just now I said everyone need these 5 elements. But in terms of these 5 elements, which part, what are those elements? Maybe this person wants the more. Like for example, the EPOP, I know. When we doing last year, we have this company EPOP. We say only PD can participate. A lot of people at that time want to participate, but not PD yet, cannot participate. So give them the importance. I must become a PD. Then next time I can participate. So you see, for those people, they want to participate, become a speaker, they want to take this challenge, is because they want to be recognized. And then they also have an element, it's a challenge. So you see, company, why we made this EPOP, it's an importance, also challenge. And then because of this competition, all our downline growing because upline need to train downline to speak POP, right? So downline from not a speaker become a speaker, from don't know how to talk now can talk, growing or not. So in terms of when we are role playing, discuss with our downline, does our relationship increase? Or bonding increase? Of course. And then after, when you present, after present, feel, wow, so shocked. Wow, I can do so good, right? So then I'm like, keep telling you, don't worry, I support you, you can do it. I'm like, keep the security, keep a support. So you see, it's all, everything is all this 5 elements. So ask yourself, you and your downline and your team, in your team, do you provide your group has this 5 elements to grow or to give to them, to give to your downline, to your upline? Not only give it to your downline, also need to give it your upline. So Kexiang, very good, smart student. After attend my Chinese one, now every time, Josephine, you are the best. Wow, give me the recognition, the importance. 听了就很开心了。So me and her, the relation become better and better, right? Okay, so ask yourself, how do I improve the relationship between my upline and downline in terms of these 5 elements? So later on we have breakout room. The breakout room, I think we can discuss in terms of we doing this business, which elements we didn't do. And then in terms of relationship between upline and downline, which elements I didn't do it right, or I haven't do, or I forgot to do. Then now I know already, how am I going to improve? All right, 好不好? Okay, so now let's go to the breakout room. Alvin, are you ready?
Yep. How long?
Maybe 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay,
Yeah.
Start now. You will be transported there automatically.
All right.
Hello, Amina.
Hello, everyone. Come back already.
Yep.
Okay. How was in the breakout room? How was discussion? Anyone want to share?
How do they determine based on the 八字 what element they are?
How do they determine? Is it? Oh, this one depends on your day of birth and the time you was born. So 就是你 the year, the month, the day, and the time. Okay. If you guys are interested, I can help you guys to calculate lah, because I know how to do lah. Lai Hun also know how to do. She's another master here. Actually, here got a lot of master.
James also.
Yeah, James also here. 我的师兄在这里啊。
不敢当，不敢当，你真的很好。
没有。Okay. So in terms of, you see, this team is so wonderful. We have a lot of different talent people all around here. That's why we can learn from each other, right? So it's like whatever we learn outside, we come back here to contribute. So we can learn from each other. This is a wood. So, but I want to hear from your breakout room leader or in any team, you have share something in terms of how to improve, in terms of helping your network or yourself, you know, you let off which element or your team let off which element, how to improve.
Okay.
What are you going to do next? Yeah.
Joe in my room, get Angie to share because
Angie.
she the lack of challenge. So,
Okay.
so now it's challenge. So I encourage her to challenge for her PD so she can get more challenges. Angie, would you like to share?
Actually, okay, that's why I mentioned that actually I'm the person like I don't know how to challenge people, and I also scared to challenge people. And then of course I also scared people to challenge me. So I think challenge now to me is quite important. Yeah. And then I think hopefully I can learn from Avita. Yeah. Because I saw everybody that seems like know how to challenge people.
What do you mean by how to challenge people? 什么意思？
就是how to say like you see like for example, Hui Kyung, I know her 20 years ago. She's the one previously is like very quiet and then not really not speak so much, you know. But this year I met her again and then I realized that she's totally different already. She
Yeah.
always teach me how to approach people, you know. So I think
Okay.
this is a thing I think can learn from Avita. Yeah.
All right, okay. So that means you let of water this part, right? So remember
Yes.
just now what I say, if you want to have your water more, you must forget about your comfort zone. Must dare to take out the first step, dare to try, willing to go for more deeper, more adventure. So whenever you want to pick up, you must remind yourself, cannot, I must go deeper. I must take up the challenge. I must do it. And then you will
Yeah.
break through from your pattern already. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Step
还
out
有
of your
吗？ Who
comfort
else?
zone.
Yeah. Any other sharing?
I'd
Don't need
like
to
to
share, Yeah.
nominate Betsy.
Betsy, okay. Betsy, can spotlight Betsy. Yeah, I speak in English. This topic is all because of English speaking. Because Chinese, last time I did already. So I hope the English speaking one can understand it. So let me hear your feedback, your discussion, like see whether you guys listen the right thing or not.
Well, actually, they decided that Joey would be the right person to push me through the challenge. So I accepted it.
Sorry, again, who is the right person to push you to challenge?
What?
Just now, what did you say? Because our Wi-Fi is not very steady.
Can I turn off my video?
Sure.
So in our discussion room, I decided that my element was water because of the challenge. I'm not where I'd like to be in my challenge. So as we were looking through it, we've all decided that it would be Joey would be the right person to push me through the challenge to allow me to get a better growth. Because those are the two things that I need to be working and focusing on is challenge and growth.
Okay. So
you know in my room it's always talk about PV one, so always talk about challenge one.
Yeah. So your challenge is challenging for the PD position, right? So that means it's the importance, is a metal, right? So what you're talking about is a metal. That means you need to get this recognition, get this rank. So it's a metal, but how to achieve this importance, the metal, is by growing. Remember when I say wood, the growing here, focus, action. Remember, that's what you need to do, Betsy. That's why Joey is very focused, very woody. He's very woody one, very focused. And then very royalty. Only one thing is PV, PV, PV. Always talk about PV. See profile PV. And then challenge. Okay? So I think you have a right mentor to push you. Thank you. Okay. Joanne 要讲哈，来。
我要讲。Okay. I think I'm more to earth element because I like stable, depend on people. I don't like to take risks and I like well organized. That's why I doing account. I still like my account job. Then I want all be prepared before I prepare something lah. All be ready before I prepare something. Then I think I less lack of the water element because I don't like to take challenging job and I'm not a flexible person. Then I should more independent and speak in front of people more confident, not so fear. That's all. Then I should train myself to be more confident in speak in front of people. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, very good. Actually, you already stay out your comfort zone. Now today you volunteer. You say you want to say. So you are already taking the challenge.
Yeah.
More risking and more interesting, fun and adventure, right? You have outline, have all this element you don't have. Just follow her. Thank you. Very good. Okay, any more? Anyone else? Like share with me. In terms now share most like almost is like ourselves. Anyone can share with me in terms of our network, how you want to playing in these 5 elements in your network.
I'd like to hear what Bernie has to say about what he learned tonight. First Empower Night.
All right, Bernice. Yes, welcome.
I was just about to raise my hand up for that thing that you just called me out for, actually.
You see, synchronize. Yeah.
Because one thing I noticed, at least, when it comes to talking to people that you think might be suitable for, which level of, coming into the business, like what I was mentioning to, Chong Peng and everybody else earlier on, getting to know people first, and then getting to know their traits and being able to, how would you say, categorize them into the different elements, would be something that would obviously take a bit more time. But the thing is, once you have done that properly and you're able to, come up with the C profile based on that, I think coming off, more sincerely and more from the heart, being able to talk to the people that you think would benefit from the products or from whatever business opportunities that you're trying to provide for them, would be key or essential to doing anything. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be related to Avita, but it could be improving relationship between family members or friends or things like that. So I think, yeah, one would obviously be taking the time to get to know people. 2 would be, categorizing them, getting to know them better into their different elements. And then from there, taking a more targeted approach at your prospecting.
Yes, definitely. Because from the beginning of my talk, I already saying these 5 elements, most of the very important apply into our family, our relationship. Okay, but actually these 5 elements is in everywhere. For example, just now you talk about like prospecting. When we talking about one case, the C profile, whatever you feel in, when we are face to face or throughout the Zoom talking about, initially when we are asked question, what are we doing? We are building the relationship. It's a fire, right? So when we find out more, then we present the ranking. Maybe GA or SA, it's an importance. Some people, I want to become a GA, I want to become a PD. So we are bringing in the importance when you need to present the marketing plan. And then after that, it's like how to do this business. We say we have a training, we have a schedule, we have all this learning. So it's good for you to grow. And then we have some cases for them to see. Some people like Hui Kiong case or whoever successful is a security. Actually, it's everything. If you think about it, it's all 5 elements inside. It depends on this person, which element can touch this person more. Some people are more like metal. So if you keep emphasizing what you become a PD, you have a what, you become a DP, you are what. Some people need this kind of title. They need like when you show our award presentation or when you are DP, PD, you walk on the grand stage. Some people want that. Because of the moment, they want to become DP, they want to become PD already. So that's why depends on individual. But some people, they join us, they do this business, they become a PD, it's because my upline is so good. And I want my upline to challenge DP. So I need to become my upline's PD. So I must become a PD. It's because of fire relationship. Maybe it's not because of themselves. That's why when some of our upline challenge, white downline will straight away buy up certain volume. It's because he wants to support. It's a love, it's a fire, this part. Can you see for those people doing business longer time, we have network, we go back to rethink. Actually, these 5 elements is everywhere. So when you talk to people, you are building, you are talking case, or you are closing case, even though you are discuss, we have a meeting, is all these 5 elements inside. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you.
No problem.
Very good.
Anytime.
So looking forward, you are coaching, because of you, we expanding the coaching. So you are very important. Yeah, young generation, you are very important. Okay, who else?
Can I call on James to share with us about we are born with 1 or 2 elements strong?
Sorry, I cannot hear you properly. Who's talking?
Dr. Angie want to call James to share.
Oh, Dr. Angie asked James to share about what?
About his learnings tonight.
Yeah.
Who, the James, 我的师兄啊? Is it?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Where's James?
James Wee.
James
Okay.
Yeah.
来 James.
Yeah.
师兄 share.
Yeah. Actually, what is that question? No, I must ask the speaker. You know, the speaker is doing a great job.
He's my master. He's my elder master. 大师兄.
You know, you see her element has surfaced. She's very humble. Her element has already surfaced. So, okay, what I've shared in, sorry, I was actually at Xiu Ling's room, but I logged on to my computer and I just jumped into Mary's room. So what I just want to share is that I want to just share that everybody has all elements. So you do not feel that you lack of certain element. So sometimes you have 1 element, 2 element, or 3 elements stronger than the other 2. So that's where, you know, if you understand holistically about the 5 elements, then you probably will understand where you are lacking of. So by understanding where you're lacking of, then you can start, you know, if you believe in energy, as what Josephine has said, PHO has said, you can borrow. Like, for example, you don't have courage. Go and see Josephine more often, because she is pure matter. Then she will give you all the courage, you know, encouraging word and stuff like this. Then with that, you will, from external input, it naturally will balance out your 5 elements. Because don't forget, your element itself, you bring it, because we chart it by your birth chart. That is fixed. So that is come with whatever you have already. You want to have more wood, sorry, you have to blame your parents. Why you give birth to me at that time or at that day where I lack in, but we don't, we never blame our parents. They bring us to this world in good form. So it's for us to improve by understanding this metaphysics. Then you know where, how and when to actually balance it through external energy, by realizing who you are. And that's where we should focus in this positively. You know, by understanding this is the application that you need to understand. This is what I can share today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, 我的大师兄 when he talk differently. Okay, so I hope tonight, okay, I know tonight everyone gain something, right? Okay, and I thank you everyone. Bear with my English. Okay, I will practice my English even better. Speak like James like that. Okay, because this kind of work still to me is not easy. So I really wish everyone learn something and then apply. Not only learning, apply into our daily, in terms of your family, your father, mother, your children, your spouse, in terms of with your colleague, with your boss, everywhere, your online, downline, in terms of our Avita business, everywhere. And I thank you everybody. Tonight's time, thank you. Pass the mic back to Kashan.
Yes, thank you, PA Joe. I think it's really a very good session, and it's very applicable not only in terms of Avita business, but in all walks of life. And like I said in the beginning, you know, share all this knowledge with people around you, because it's really applicable, and people get very curious. Hey, where do you learn this? You know, oh, how do you know about this? Then you can share, hey, what you are doing. Okay, so always invite curiosity. And how do we invite curiosity? Is by letting people see how are we different, in terms of image, in terms of the knowledge, like what Angie has shared about DB Hui Kiong. That's why she embarked on this business, because she see a different Hui Kiong. Okay, so if you do not show yourself, if you do not show what you have been learning, what you know, you won't ever invite curiosity. Okay, so the first step is definitely be more watery. Okay, take the courage to open your mouth and be more metally. Okay, and hey, listen to me. Okay, so start somewhere. Okay, so let's do a bit small revision. Water means wisdom, challenge, planning. Okay, and wood means development, growth. So fire, it's relationship, wood is steadiness, and metal is importance. So always have these 5 elements in all walks of life, especially in terms of relationship, and not forgetting relationship with your downline, with your upline, with your family, with your friends, in every aspect. Okay, so next up we have